put this all together. I just came across this stuff right now. So to give you a quick, brief recap, earlier today with the Wayfair stuff, there's sex trafficking obviously going on with this place. $10,000 pillows, $15,000 bookcases. You can see here, not only were there $12,000 cabinets being sold, $10,000 throw pillows. You can go find this tweet on my Twitter at Tommy G. Don't mind my camera work. I really need a fucking cameraman. So this one was interesting. The comments from the anons in the threads are better than the threads that I'm putting out and that everyone else is putting out. Live in the comments sections. There's so many sharp people in there that just don't have a big following that are identifying stuff. This is one thing that I looked at that I thought was weird. Someone posted that the book names were weird. Little Princess, Kindergarten, and this thing looked odd to me. Artificial Intelligence Future. I mean, that AI stuff, we know that's going to be the end of the world. And this word future here looks like it's photoshopped on, right? Which would mean that they photoshopped artificial intelligence and kindergarten and Little Princess and everything else. So that's what got me started looking back into the Wayfair stuff. And there's a ton of stuff on here, guys, if you want. Stuff is crazy as baby dinosaur pictures, mediocre drawings for $30,000 on Wayfair. Are you kidding me? Is this a Picasso? Makes no sense why that would be $30,000. And I mentioned it in the last video. What they do is they hide this stuff in plain sight. They make it a price that no regular person would ever buy it. And then the pedos and the people looking for babies and children, the sex traffickers, know which sites to go to. It's kind of like what they used to do with Craigslist. How they would, the pedophiles and everyone would hide on Craigslist. I'm a little bit buzzed right now, bear with me. So this is what they do. They overprice the shit out of things so that no one buys them except the people who know what the hell it is, and there's usually like one in stock, right? Baby album, $11,000. I mean, it would only make sense if it came with a baby, right? The dinosaur thing here, each kid seems to be about $10,000 each. That seems to be the going rate. So I guess these creeps and freaks are trying to unload every child and person that they have, and it's buy three, get one free. I mean, this is insane. These people are sick, dude. This is real shit that's going on right now. This is not a joke. This is not a game, okay? And the only people covering this are us on the internet, the conspiracy theorists, the people that you guys seem to talk shit about. Meanwhile, this is what we do all day, studying this stuff, and we're cracking codes that the TV will not report to you. So here's a bookcase from Wayfair that I found. So I can't imagine anyone else has seen this because I'm like autistic with this stuff tonight. Wayfair.com, here's a bookcase. Notice that book, that picture frame right there. Haitian Friends. Very interesting, okay? We know Haiti is the sex trafficking capital of the world. We know that they have an extreme human trafficking problem. It's located right next to Epstein Island. Anyone who knows anything about Haiti, it'll take you a 2-second Google search to figure that out. If you go here, there's another book, That Justice Shall Be Done, Rural Children, blah, blah, blah. This isn't the bookcase I want to focus on. I want to focus on this one. This one has two of my things I'm digging heaviest into. Eiffel Tower, there's books at the bottom, haven't got into that. But we have the Haitian Friends picture here, and we have this book, which appears on multiple bookshelves on Wayfair. It's called Bloody Harvest. You could put anything you want on these bookshelves, right? Like, I assume most of this is somewhat photoshopped or staged. So why would you put a book called Bloody Harvest? Why would you write Haitian Friends? You could put like a picture of a puppy with like a heart under it, or like Jack and Jill, happy anniversary, but you decided to put Haitian Friends and Bloody Harvest when you could have put Think and Grow Rich or, a cute kids book or something like that. This is really strange, okay, that they chose those two things. Now, what I'm going to bring you to here, this is an app site that I use. It's called Photo Forensics. This is giving away a little bit of my tricks here, but I'm doing it on purpose because I want you guys to be as good at researching as everyone else. All have the same tools. We're all on the same team here. This isn't about being cooler first. This is about unearthing this stuff. So Photo Forensics, what it does is it takes a photo and it basically enhances. You can see the difference in pixelation here when something is photoshopped on, all right? You'll notice it with almost every Trump Epstein thing that you'll see out on the internet. But we see here, Kim Jong-un is a normal picture, right? And then you see this. So what that tells us is Kim Jong-un wasn't holding a disc. He was holding something else. I'm sure you Anons online have better tools and stuff. If you do, please link them in the comments so that I can start using them. So you guys get it, right? The disc was fake in this picture. Go to another example. Weed Jesus here. This circulated the internet for a while. You could tell here that Jesus is fake. You see that? Obviously, Jesus doesn't appear on weed. All the drugs I've ever done in my entire life, I've never had Jesus appear on the drug, maybe in my visions, but not on the drug. So that is photoshopped. You guys get the point? Good. Okay, now we go to Photo Forensics and we look at the bookcase. This is very, very strange, all right? So if we look at the picture in the middle, the Haitian Friends, notice it's all black, which means there is a real picture frame there. But notice where it is white, over Haitian and over friends, which means this said something else. And they intentionally put Haitian friends on Wayfair, and we know Haiti's a sex trafficking capital. You can see the books up here. Bloody Harvest was not the book that was there. They chose to write that stuff in. They chose to write in the book above it, so you guys need to research this book above it, the Justice, I can't read right now. I'm reading through the phone. It's too small. And the Eiffel Tower, all right? To justice.com or whatever the hell it is. Now the interesting thing here, I went to Amazon and I wrote in Bloody Harvest, killing of, okay, which is clearly noted on the book here. Bloody Harvest says killing of something, and I couldn't make it out. So I went to Amazon, and boom, it pops right up. What do you know? Bloody Harvest, killing of Falun Gong for their organs. That is what Wayfair decided to put on the bookshelf of any book in the world that they could feature. This wasn't just on there, this was featured on that bookshelf, wherever the hell it is. I don't know where I went with it, but it's featured on the bookshelf, which is insane. That is ridiculous. Now, the biggest thing here is it's $901. When the hell is a paperback book $901 and there's only one left in stock? Okay? What this tells me, just doing simple logic here, if we're talking about Kydz that are being sold for $10,000 a pop, and this is an organ harvesting book, this would lead me to believe that for $900, they're probably buying an organ or two on here. Now, you guys may think I'm nuts, but debunk me, I dare you. This is all adding up, way too clean. If you see the stuff that they found on the internet under this Wayfair hashtag, things tying to Tom Hanks, things tying to SKUs, the Yandex SKUs going to sex trafficking site. There was a site called Penis Fingers that the SKUs, the codes on the closets, if you put in the code and then you put it in DuckDuckGo and then you hit run, it like was bringing you to pedophile sites and stuff. Really weird stuff. So now let's look into Bloody Harvest. So Bloody Harvest, killing of Falun Gong for their organs. I mean, this is real, dude. This is crazy. Here's the table of contents. Methods, context, the victims, unidentified. Missing children usually are unidentified when they're chopping up their bodies. Victims, blood testing and corpses. This is the book that they chose to put on the bookshelf in Wayfair, okay? Introduction, a woman using the pseudonym Annie, told blah, 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 and a story published in March 17th, 2006. One of my family members was involved in the operation to harvest Falun Gong practitioners' organs. This brought great pain to my family. Annie's interview led to controversy about whether or not she was telling the truth. The government of China denied everything. Of course they did. Now we got China involved. We got Haiti involved. We got organs involved. We got sex trafficking involved. What happened to the disappeared? Disappeared. You know who else disappears? Missing children who are being sold online for tens of thousands of dollars with a baby album. All right? So we go here. It was claimed by Annie and others that they were organ harvested, that organ pillaging was being inflicted on unwilling Falun Gong practitioners at a wide variety of locations pursuant to the systematic policy in large numbers. Okay? You got to be kidding me with this. Keep in mind, this is a Wayfair bookcase. We have Haiti and we have an organ harvesting book from China. Now, my boy Nick Brobo here, who changed his name recently to Well-Read Brat, because he is a brat, because I got to keep looking up a different name every time, but he's a genius, and he's autistic, basically. So he finds this crazy stuff. Doctors from leading Chinese hospitals admitted in undercover phone calls that organs were harvested at Falun Gong detainees. Informal independent people study. Click on this. Here's the article. China is harvesting organs for Falun Gong members. Find an expert panel. Then you go here. Hong Kong police threaten media worker with organ harvesting. They're in Hong Kong, they are actually threatening live people that they're going to harvest their organs. Here's some Haiti stuff. If you wanted to click on this, children in Haiti were being sold for 76 pence after the earthquake. Women and children in Haiti were trafficked in 2016 following the hurricane. You could find all this stuff online. So basically, just from skimming through Wayfair, we've identified a bookcase which has the same books. This is in multiple bookshelves, the Bloody Harvest one. Haitian Friends is in multiple ones. That's the name right there. That Justice Shall Be Done is in multiple ones. And I just want to basically end this because I have plans tonight and I don't have time to retake this or shorten it. I wish it was only 4 minutes, but it's 9. I do want to say that I did get an interesting email notification the other night. Tommy G, we're writing you because we're concerned. An individual has recently alerted us to the potential suicide or self-harming. No, by the way, just to let you know on this video, Jack, Twitter, and all you other fucking assholes, I am in a fantastic mood. I am drinking Jameson. I am happy. I have never thought about killing myself. I never will kill myself. Save this video. If these motherfuckers come after me, at least you know what happened, but I dare you, bring it on. War.